Gotta aim for the top like, yeah. I can never doubt myself, I know better. All of you critics be acting like you know better. Blowing the smoke when I know when it just settles. Shit, I'm in my element. Starting nice, I got there, breaking my back to make it out. Got me feeling like rain. I ain't never need your help. I know you wishing me well. A penny bring it up, but see no change. Snap for the sun like Diddy. The rich got a mad ass son. I'm like Billy. I ain't never switch up. Whole team with me, but known for my city like all ages. They try to dabble in it and they hate the fact that they may have to witness. But I aim for the top like this, and you're in your element with a fire like this. And then when you fall and they praying you miss, but it's all in the risk. I got you with the switch, you know. I'm in the zone. Give me the game. One shot, that's all that you got. That's all that I know. Put on the gas. 155 with a run. You can be a friend of me, an enemy. Keep that same old energy, cause I know I'm in my element. I'm in my element. I'm in my element. I'm in my element. So painful. You guys are here.
Once inside the webinar, you will notice an interpretation button located at the bottom right of the webinar window. Clicking this button will show all the languages available for interpretation and allow you to select and switch to the language you want to listen to. Selecting languages like Spanish or French will automatically change the interpretation audio to the corresponding selected language. Please notice that selecting the off option will bring you back to the original language, which in this case is English.
OmegaPro family, hope everyone is doing great. What an amazing day. What an amazing start. Thank you guys very much for connecting with us today. We have a full program for you, and we are so excited, guys, because of a lot of things, a lot of happenings, a lot of things that are, happening at the moment as we speak. And let me just start by saying that we are so proud of each and every one of you guys, because so far we have had the best month ever, and I'm sure that we will close the month of September as the best month ever in the history of the company, and we are very, very proud of that. So thank you guys very much. Thanks for your leadership. And as you can see in your back office, It's a new era. It's new times are coming, new exciting stuff, and we are going to the next level as a company. And we want to offer more. We want to give you guys more. We want to give you guys things that you deserve. We want to give you guys tools. We want to give you guys trainings. We want to give you guys education that makes sure that you bring your life and your business to the next level. But before I get into that, let me say, let me actually see, first of all, how many people we have here. Obviously, we have our 10K seats full. We have this within a couple of minutes. Let me just see by the show. You can type in the name of your country in the chat so that we can see where you're from right now. That would be amazing. Just typing in the chat your country. Wow, amazing! Look at that. Wow, we have all countries. We have the number one. Of course, we have our top 10 countries right here with us. It's so fast. I can't even read it. I see Colombia. I see Peru. I see Iraq. I see India. I see France. I see, let me see, Nigeria. I see Morocco. I see Brazil. Wow, wow, wow. We are so happy. Let me say welcome officially to each and every one of you guys to this call. All right. Before we get started, before I head the call to our guest speakers, just let me quickly go through one very exciting news. I mean, a lot of you guys already know it. Those of you who have been with us on our social media platforms, you guys already got the information. But if not, here's it. Here's the information for you. Guys, from the 2nd until the 5th of November, we will have our next, and this will be the last big event this year, our diamond trip in Maldives. Our diamond trip in Maldives. And guys, this is not just a diamond trip. In fact, we are going to rent out a complete island. You can call it OmegaPro Island. So no one else is going to be on this island except the OmegaPro leaders. Now, what I wanted to show you guys is to show you who can qualify for this trip. And for that, let me in fact show you guys one. Let me share with you guys one flyer. All right. So as you can see, obviously all the new diamonds from June to September till the end of September 2022 are invited. With invited, I mean we will pay the flights and the hotel. Everything is included for you guys. So all the diamonds from June until the 30th of September 2022, this is the qualification period. So until the end of this month, you can qualify for the rank of diamond in order to be a part of this amazing once-in-a-lifetime experience. In addition to that, we're also going to be inviting our black diamonds. All the black diamonds of the company will be invited. We're also going to invite all the crown diamonds. Of course, all the crown diamonds will be there, and also all the royal crown diamonds. Now, one thing is important to know. All the black crown and royal crown diamonds would have to pay for the trip, but they have the possibility to be there. So if you're a blue diamond right now, you have to make sure you hit black diamonds this month, because then you will have the opportunity to join us and in this trip. You would have to pay for the trip, obviously, because it's a diamond trip, but we want to open the doors to our black diamonds, crown diamonds, and royal diamonds as well. Guys, the place is obviously, it is a huge island, but it's limited. In fact, so far, from June 1st until now, we have 800 diamonds qualified already. 800, which is amazing. It's great. But there's literally no island on the world or no resort in the world that can fit all the black diamonds, all the blue diamonds, all the diamonds. because of that, we have to limit this. All the new diamonds are invited. We will pay for them. All the black, crown, and royal diamonds are invited, but they have to pay the trip themselves. But we look forward to welcome everyone on the island. Guys, as I said, it's time to get educated. Now, we are we are growing as a company. We want you to grow with us. It's always extremely important to grow with us. Now, and we thought there is nothing better for each and every one of you to learn more about our industry, to learn more about how you can bring your network marketing business to the next level. At the end of the day, this is the industry we're in. We are in the network marketing business. We are in people's business. So it makes sense to get educated in this industry, in this profession. And I'm sure that this profession already changed a lot of lives, a lot of you guys' lives, but also a lot of lives around you. But there is always a way to do it better. There's always a way to go pro. There's always a way to do it more professionally. And that's why we will start our educational platform, which we are very, very excited about, guys, with our amazing official strategic coach. And he's going to be teaching you guys how to go pro in this business. You guys all know him. He's the father of network marketing, best-selling author. Please welcome to the call, Eric Worre.
Brother, good to see everybody. How you doing? Hello, hello, hello. Happy day to you. I'm excited to be able to talk with you today about how to go pro in network marketing. Network marketing is my passion. Network marketing has been my love in business for my life. And I think I can share, and Marina is going to join me in just a bit, going to share some ideas on how you can do better. And I'll tell you when I start, I've been around the network marketing profession for 35 years now, and I age myself a bit. I'm probably best known for this book, Go Pro, How to Become 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. This book's been sold, 4 or 5 million copies around the world. We host the biggest events. We do training. We train millions of people on how to become network marketing professionals. I'm very proud of that. And I will tell you, I have a belief, and I've shared this belief with your founders. And that belief is this: the best trained organization wins. The best trained, the highest skills, the best mindset, the best strategy is going to win. And my contribution to this educational platform that they are launching today is to help you with the mindset necessary, developing $1 million mindset, to help you develop the skills necessary to succeed at the highest level, and to give you the best strategy so you can move forward and grow your business faster. The world is changing very, very quickly, and you as an entrepreneur need to be able to adapt to that change very, very quickly. And I can tell you what's working minute by minute. Literally, yesterday and today, in my home, I have 100 of the top network marketing professionals from all over the world sharing what's working right now. I take that information and I share it with you in real time. Okay? So I'm excited to be able to spend some time with you. I'm going to be helping you on those 3 categories: mindset, skills, strategy. Okay? And you're going to hear from many of my superstar friends, the biggest global thought leaders in the world, that are going to be bringing you value on a very regular basis. The information that you're about to receive is so spectacular, I don't think it's ever been done. So feel privileged, feel grateful that you are here, that you are participating in this, and that you're going to develop your life skills and your network marketing skills at the same time. So very, very exciting. And let me start by just telling you a little bit, because we're going to be spending so much time together, a little bit about my background, a little bit about where I come from. I grew up in the United States in a, I would say, lower middle class family. You know, we never went hungry, but we didn't really have, you know, all the fancy things in life. And I always wanted to have those things. And I had every opportunity, and I really didn't utilize the opportunities that were presented to me. I was a poor student in high school. In fact, I barely escaped. I barely graduated high school. I was in the bottom 20% of my class. I had, I don't know if this translates, but like a C- average for high school. I just could not get any traction in formal education. I just didn't learn well in formal education. As a matter of fact, I was rebellious to formal education. I'm rebellious to structured authority. I'm rebellious to doing what somebody else wants me to do. I want to have control of my life, right? So I leave high school. I went to one semester of community college, and then I dropped out. And I decided I was just going to go and build a life for myself, go find a business, go get a job, and start building a life. And I counted it up one time. By the time I was 22 years old, I had 18 different jobs. 18 different jobs. By the time I was 22, the only thing I was great at was starting over. I did everything you can do in the food service industry. I was a waiter. I was a cook. I did everything you could do in a restaurant. I did manual labor jobs. The last thing I did, the last job I had before I got involved in network marketing was I sold real estate. And the only reason I sold real estate, I got my real estate license, is because my father and his best friend started a little real estate business, and they needed somebody to get a license to show some of the properties that they had. So age 23, I'm selling real estate. And if you know, I'll tell you the situation I was in. January of 1988, before many of you were born. The year before, I had made $45,000 selling real estate. But the big problem was I spent $60,000 in that year, and I didn't save any money for my taxes. And it's January, and I have to pay my taxes in the next 3 months, or there's going to be real problems. So I'm stressed out after the holidays. I'm put head down trying to figure out how I'm going to sell some real estate. And my dad's partner, who was the first man in my life outside of my family who believed in me more than I believed in myself. His name was John Joyce. And John came to my desk at our little real estate office. He said, "Eric, I think I found a way for us to make some extra money." Now, John was a millionaire. So I'm interested. He said, we're going to go to my friend Charlie's house at lunchtime today, and we're going to go check it out. So I get in the car with John and my father, and we drive to Charlie's house. Charlie is also a millionaire. We go into Charlie's living room, and Charlie plays a video for us to take a look at this opportunity. It was network marketing. And I have to tell you, I don't know the first time you were introduced to network marketing, but my introduction to network marketing was funny because the video that they showed was so ridiculous. There was mansions and limousines and people who were homeless 3 weeks ago that are now, driving Mercedes. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this can't be real. So the video ended and I said, guys, look, I appreciate you inviting me, but I'm not interested. And they said, that's okay. You don't have to do it. We're probably going to do it anyway. So now I have a big problem, right? Charlie, millionaire, is going to do it. John Joyce, millionaire, is going to do it. My father is going to do it. and I didn't want to get left behind. So part of the real problem was I didn't have the money to sign up. So I swallowed my pride. I pulled my father aside and I said, Dad, I know you've given me a lot of loans and gifts over the years. Can you give me a loan one more time? Can you do this to help me get started? I'd be really grateful. And he said, okay. So I signed up. Okay, I want to tell you my experience because such an interesting experience so long ago. My very first month, I went home. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what happened. I went home. I talked to my friends, my friends who are in their 20s. They're like, we're not interested. We're not interested. We're not interested. So I started calling my family friends, and eventually I got some people to have some interest. And my first month, I got a check for $7,211, something like that. I spent it all immediately. The second month, I made $18,000 in 1988. Huge money. I quit real estate. Stop selling real estate. I'm going to do this. This is easy. This is a piece of cake. Third month, I learned the biggest lesson, that income doesn't outdo your own personal development. You can't make more than what you are as a person. And if you're making more than what you are as a person, if you don't become a more powerful person, the income will come back down to the level of person that you are. So right after I quit, my whole team falls apart. I've made $1,098 and I'm full-time in network marketing. So I was so frustrated. I was so annoyed. But the best thing that ever happened to me is I had nowhere to go. I couldn't go back to real estate and make money fast enough. I didn't really have any skills to get hired quickly and get paid. The only place I could go to make some money right now was back to network marketing that I was mad at. So I did. And I will tell you, my first 3 years in network marketing, I just grinded. I struggled and I had difficulty with duplication. I couldn't figure out a way to get any duplication on my team. I did all the presentations. I signed all the customers. I got everybody started. I invited people to events, all these different things. And I was very focused on who my upline was. I was very focused on timing and positioning. And I was really, really, really tired after 3 years. And the one thing that I did, and I'm glad that I did, is a mentor told me, don't ever miss a company event. Whatever you have to do, never miss a company event. And I never did. The company had 3 events a year. I always made sure I was at the event. But I remember going to an event. It was in Orlando, Florida. And I was looking for a reason to quit because I was tired. I couldn't seem to get it moving, and I was frustrated that I wasn't having more success. And the night before the convention, I'm sitting in my hotel room, and I'm watching CNN. And I remember on CNN, they were talking about some strange topic. I can't even remember the topic now. But I remember they brought in an expert on that topic, and I was like, how would a person be an expert on that topic? It's just very obscure. Why would they, that's wild that somebody could be a quote unquote expert at that. So nothing triggers in my mind that night, but the next day I'm sitting in the audience and I'm watching the parade of recognition, all the diamonds walking across the stage, and I'm still not there after 3 years. And I'm watching that happen. And it was literally like I got struck by lightning. I said, wait a minute. What if I decide to become an expert at network marketing? What would happen? What if I just make that decision? I stopped worrying about luck and timing and positioning and how many people I knew and how much help my upline was giving me or what training was available. I just forget all that. And I just decided, you know what? I'm going to become world class. I'm going to become one of the best, if not the best, at network marketing. And I have to tell you, in that moment of deciding to go pro, do you know what my dominating emotion was for my first 3 years in this profession? The dominating emotion was fear. Fear that I wasn't enough, fear that I was maybe with the wrong company, fear that I wasn't in the right group, fear that I wasn't going to figure this out, that the opportunity was going to pass me by. Fear. And once I made the decision to go pro, all the fear left my body. And I was just like, I've got this. I'm going to go figure this out. I'm going to become world class. So for my first 3.5 years in network marketing, I struggled. The next 3.5 years in network marketing, I became $1 million earner. I became an expert at this profession. I've become, over the last 35 years, world class. And I will tell you this, best decision I ever made was to go pro. The best decision you could ever make is to go pro. So here's what I want to share with you. I want to share 5 things with you today to get started, and just know that this is the beginning of a long conversation that we are going to have, that you and I are going to have, to help you develop the mindset, the skills, and the strategy to be a network marketing professional. Because once you have those 3 things, you never have to worry about paying your bills for the rest of your life. You never have to worry about somebody else giving you an opportunity for the rest of your life. You are self-sufficient. And beyond that, we're going to talk about really creating wealth, taking all of that to create cash flow, and then teach you how to take that cash flow and turn it into wealth. That's my contribution to this whole educational platform. That's what I want to provide to you. Okay? So 5 things I want to share with you today as the beginning of this conversation. The first is this: network marketing is not perfect. Write that down. Network marketing is not perfect, but it's better. Network marketing is not perfect, but it's better. There is no better form of entrepreneurial expression on earth for the average person than network marketing. Nowhere can you find a lower price of entry, a higher return, the ability to create leverage, the amount of support, the amount of flexibility, the amount of fairness that's involved in this profession. Nowhere on earth. You can tell any hater of network marketing, come talk to me. Come tell me what you have as an opportunity for an average person to be able to build a business for themselves. What do you have? And I'll put network marketing on the other side. And let's have a debate in front of the world. You cannot beat network marketing. But when I say it's not perfect, is network marketing judged by the world? Yes. Is network marketing misunderstood by the world? Yes, it is. Why? There's a lot of hype in network marketing. Even though our model is better than anybody, there's a lot of hype. So the more we are professionals in what we say, the more we are professionals in what we do, the better off the profession is going to be, and the more you're going to differentiate yourself. So network marketing is not perfect, but it's better. Let me describe to you the 4 things that we do in network marketing. Number one, we sell. We sell valuable products and services using word of mouth advertising. You sell a valuable service using word of mouth advertising, which is the most powerful form of advertising in the world. That's the first thing that we do. Second, we recruit an ever-expanding team of people who are also selling. We build a team. And that's one of the things that separates this from most other businesses is there's no limits to the number that you can involve. The third thing that we do is we duplicate. We duplicate this process, so it's not just you recruiting, it's you teaching people to do the same and them teaching people to do the same, and you can start to build real scale. Okay? And then the fourth thing we do is we lead. We lead the teams that we build. If you take two teams and they're equal size and one has a great leader and the other one has a poor leader, the one with the great leader is going to be more productive. So here's what I will tell you. Above this line, this is just a job. Selling and recruiting, that's just a job. Duplicating and leading, that's a business. So I want you to not only learn how to sell and recruit, but duplicate and lead. That's what we do. If people don't understand network marketing, that's the explanation of what it is that we do here in this profession. All right? So network marketing is not perfect. It is better. It's misunderstood, but that creates the opportunity. It's annoying that people are going to judge you as a company. They're going to judge you as a network marketing business. They're going to judge your product. They're going to judge the company's intentions. It's annoying, but I want you to change how you think about this. Pardon me. If everyone accepted that this was 1,000% what everybody should do, there wouldn't be an opportunity for you. If everybody just said network marketing is the best, and this company is the best, and this product is the best, everybody has to join it. There'd be no opportunity for you. The company wouldn't need to pay all the commissions that it pays to you because everybody in the world would sign up in one weekend and the opportunity would be over. The fact that it's misunderstood, the fact that there needs to be education, the fact that you need to go out and let people go from being blind to being able to see, that creates the opportunity. That's why the company's going to pay you the money. So stop wishing for things that you don't want. Stop wanting everyone to love network marketing, because if they all love network marketing, the companies won't need to pay you as much. Here's the good news, though. If you can be tough, emotionally tough, when somebody in the press says something negative about you, emotionally tough when somebody judges you for being involved in network marketing, emotionally tough when somebody misunderstands what you're involved in, then there's virtually no limits to the amount of money that you can earn. The tougher you are, the more resilient you are, the stronger you are as a leader, the better you are at educating your team in the world, the bigger your business is going to be. So once I got clear on that, I started loving the fact that there were haters out there. Because the haters created a business for me. The haters created an opportunity for me. If they all loved it, I wouldn't have a business, because the company wouldn't need to pay you that much. You understand what I'm saying? So, network marketing is not perfect, but it is better. And I will debate anyone in the world anytime. And I want you to build rock solid belief of why this is so amazing. Why the smart global thought leaders endorse network marketing. Why it does over $200 billion a year in revenue. Why does it do that much? Over $200 million a day being paid out in this profession around the world. Unbelievable. Look at the success that you guys have had. 2.7 million participants? Are you kidding me? And growing? So the results are in, but the education continues. Our job is to educate the world. Our job is to help ignorant people become educated, right? That's our job. Okay. Second thing I'm going to tell you. Oh, yay. How's this work? There we go. I got it. One, network marketing isn't perfect, but it is better. The second thing I'm going to tell you is, if you're going to do it, if you're going to be involved, decide to be a professional. Decide to go pro. Right? I believe that there's 3 different types of people. 1, posers, pretenders, fakers. 2, amateurs. And 3, professionals. The posers are trying to get something for nothing. The amateurs are racing around because it's all about timing and opportunity. Professionals go get it all. Professionals get it all. And to be a professional, you need to learn to think like a professional. You need to learn not just to do this as a project, but to think like an entrepreneur. And we're going to be working together in this educational program to help you go from being a poser and an amateur. And if you think about the people on your team, how many of them are posers in your mind? How many of them are amateurs? And how many of them are pros? The professionals, they're the most valuable thing in the world. So to talk about mindset, I'm going to bring Marina up here for a moment. And we'll talk about mindset together. But come on up. This is my better half. So,
hello.
Marina, why don't you share with everybody what you've seen as far as what it takes to begin to think like an entrepreneur, from a female perspective, from a male perspective, just from an entrepreneurial perspective.
Right. So, hey guys, I'm Marina Worre. Some of you may not know, but I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. I started my journey at 18 years old. I opened my own business, and I never looked back. And being an entrepreneur, it sounds sexy, it sounds exciting, but a lot of people do not necessarily understand what comes with it. Because here's the thing, when you come into the network marketing profession, you are not being employed by the company. You're not being employed by your sponsor. You're becoming an entrepreneur that is connected with this particular company, that is connected with OmegaPro and building the business. But you need to understand that there is a certain level of ownership that you have to do. You have to bring and grow the business by yourself, looking at it from the ownership perspective, because you opening up the opportunities to millions and millions of people to be connected with this amazing company. So understand that as an entrepreneur, you need to start thinking differently, because the challenge that we have as a profession in general, a lot of people come to this either either your company or network marketing in general, is they come with the employee mindset. They come with the ideas like, oh, the sponsor gonna do everything for me. Oh, the company is gonna do everything for me. Anytime you have a question or the problem or you need a video tutorial, I know that you guys work in a lot of different markets and there is a translation that needs to happen. Oh, I want my company to do the translation. Why I need to worry about it? But that's not the way entrepreneurs think. Entrepreneurs take the ownership of their distributorship and they do and go make things happen. So that's why I would love you to start thinking that, hey, it's my business. What can I do to solve the problem? Because entrepreneurs in general are amazing problem solvers. And that's where, where the disconnect happens, because employees, they're waiting for things to be done for them. Employees waiting for the company, waiting for the sponsor, waiting for everybody. Entrepreneurs go and make it happen. So I would like you to start thinking about yourself as a business owner. And I've seen a lot of different things that happen, and especially, because being a woman myself, and I lead one of the biggest in network marketing event for most powerful women in network marketing. And what I've seen so far, and first of all, I want to give you like one little stat. Network marketing is represented majority by women. Inside of network marketing, 77% worldwide, all of the participants of that, 77% of all the participants are women.
You know why I think that is? You're the best at word of mouth. If you like
We're
something,
the best at everything. We're the best at a lot of things.
If you like something, you're going to make sure somebody else knows about it, for sure.
But the thing is, one of the questions that I started asking myself, why, especially as women, we do not necessarily get to the top of the company. I know that you guys have a lot of amazing, strong women, but I know you have way more, and they're not at the top. They're not leading the roles. So what I'm asking myself, why that happens, and I think it's true for everybody, for women and men, that we do not necessarily believe in ourselves. We do not necessarily give ourselves enough credit that we can make things happen. We still come with that old mentality of being, employed, being told what to do. And also it comes with a lot of different, backgrounds that we grew up in. I know, like I said, you guys work and operate in a lot of different markets. And some of those markets like Latin America and India and Korea and a lot of different places where you guys operate, for many, many years, people been told that you are not good enough, you are not smart enough, you are not meant to lead big companies, you're not meant to live a successful life, you are just meant to be a little support puzzle that needs to fit into somebody else's dream machine, and that's what you need to do. And we bought into the story. As women, we bought into the story, and I know some of you guys bought into the story that you are not good enough. But that's not true. That's not true. You're meant for so much more. And with an amazing opportunity that you have, it's almost like a sin not to take that opportunity. But guess what? Just like Eric said, you cannot be amateur. You cannot be poser. If you want to do it right, if you want to build an empire, you need to become a professional. You need to become a pro. You need to be that owner who takes the responsibility, who solves the problems, who constantly grows their belief system, who constantly grows their skill set, who constantly understands how can I be a better leader so I can show my team how they can do that too. How can I build a belief in them so they can take that responsibility seriously and go out to the world and make it happen and create a better life for themselves. So all of those things that we will be teaching you across that next year. Like Eric said, we're going to bring a lot of our friends who can help you and see the mindset necessary. Eric will be doing a lot of skill set training. I'll be coming in once in a while doing a little bit of a mindset training, because here's the thing. I honestly believe with all my heart that mindset is a big, big, important piece of the puzzle for all of our success. Because you cannot make more money if you are not the level of the leader who can make that amount of money. Eric told you already about that. Because your income may take a lucky jump from time to time, but it will come down to the level of the leader you are. So it's really important to understand how you personally grow your mindset, how you personally become a better leader, how you deal with your fears, how you deal with your overwhelm, how you deal with a lot of different challenges that arise. Because guess what? Bigger and more successful you're going to become, more influential you're going to become. They're going to be a new set of challenges that you have to solve, not just for yourself, but for your organization as well. So I know Eric wants to teach you a little bit about the skills, and I know we're running out of time. So I just wanted to say hi to you guys, and I will see you next time on different trainings. So I'm super excited for this journey, and I wanted to congratulate you, first of all, for being here, for being on this first inaugurational webinar. I know we're going to do more, and I cannot wait to see the growth in all of you, and I cannot wait to see the growth that you will be bringing into your organization with our help. So love you guys, and I'll see you later.
See you, babe.
Bye.
All right. So I married up. I did good. She's good. You're going to hear more from her as we move forward. Super, super smart. She runs our companies. We have a big studio here in Las Vegas that we use to host events around the world that she built. And she's going from here to there because Apple Computers is coming to tour our studio today, which is kind of interesting. Oh, kind of a wild life that we live. But anyway, so 1, network marketing isn't perfect, but it is better. 2, if you're going to do it, decide to be a professional. And decision is a very big word. I don't know what it takes for you, but you need to make a decision. I'm not going to treat this like a project. I'm not going to treat this like, some short-term little thing. I'm going to become a professional. There's a reason why I don't call network marketing an industry. I call it a profession because it's a career path. It's literally a life choice. It's not about anything other than this is a business that supports the development of people. What more noble a business can you have than a business that helps people financially, helps people emotionally, helps people with skills, helps people with relationships? Matter of fact, in our profession, you cannot make money without helping people. You can't hurt somebody and make money. You can only make money in our profession by helping people. It's the best thing in the world. So those are the first 2 things. Network marketing isn't perfect, but it's better. If you're going to do it, decide to go pro. The third thing I'm going to tell you, like any profession, there's some skills you need to develop. And I'm going to just summarize the skills today. 7 fundamental skills that you need to develop. I'm going to summarize them today. And in future educational discussions we're going to have, I'm going to go deep on every single one of these. I'm not going to rest until you, if you're willing, are educated. Until you are world class. Who's ready to be world class? Put a number 1 in the chat if you're ready to become a professional. Put a number 1 in the chat if you're ready to go pro. Put a number 1 in the chat if you're sick and tired of playing small. That's why I'm here. Okay, so let me summarize these skills for you. Skill number 1, finding prospects. Finding prospects. That stressed me out when I first got involved because I didn't know if I knew anybody. Do I know anybody that would like this service? Do I know anybody that would like to build a business? And there's 2 different types of prospects, right? There's prospects for your service. There's prospects for, trading output. There's prospects for that. But then there's also prospects. There's prospects for education now. But then there's also prospects for who would like to be an entrepreneur. So today you have so many skills, so many resources available to you. You've got this little tool that you can use to reach the world. I'm going to go deep on training you Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? All right, we lost you. We're good? All right. Put a 3 in the chat. If you can see me, you can hear me. Put a 3. All right, good, good, good. So I want you to set an intention right here, right now, that you're going to become world-class at finding prospects. It's not about who you know right now. It's about you developing the skills to never run out of people to talk to. So finding prospects, skill number 1. Skill number 2, inviting. Inviting people to take a look. Inviting people to check it out. Inviting people to learn more. And you know what's funny? When I got involved in network marketing, I thought everybody would at least look. And I found out that wasn't true. I would invite them and they would just run away from me. I'm like, wait. I have something for you. They'd run away. And I had to learn how to become a professional at inviting people so they would at least look. Our job is to educate. We can't educate until we can properly make an invitation so somebody will open their eyes and open their ears and they see and hear what we have to say. So inviting, make an intention right now. Put a 2 in the chat if you're committed to become a world-class inviting pro. You're going to become great at this. You're not going to rest until you're amazing. Tell everybody you talk to at least takes a look. Third skill is presenting. How do you present this in a way that it doesn't look too good to be true? How do you present this in a way that overcomes the objections before the objections even show up? How do you present this in a way that takes a blind person and helps them see? I will teach you absolutely how to become world-class at presenting. And not only just presenting your opportunity, but I want to teach you how to become world-class at communicating, at telling your story, at training, at giving a keynote speech if you want to, at speaking on a stage. I'm one of the highest paid speakers in the world. I can teach you how to do that and get on stages to be able to tell your story. Now, what I'd like you to do is put a 3 in the chat if you're absolutely committed to becoming a world-class presenter. Put a 3 in the chat if you're committed, if you're absolutely going to do this no matter what. Even if you don't know how you're going to do it, just understand, we got you. I'm going to give you the skills. I'm going to teach you how to do it step by step by step. I'm going to teach you how to find prospects. I'm going to teach you how to invite. I'm going to teach you how to present. Now, none of these are like learning how to be a brain surgeon. These are some pretty fundamental skills, but I can teach you how to do it, even if you're introverted. I'm an introverted person. I could teach you how to do it if you're an introvert. I could teach you how to do it if you're an extrovert. But the big thing is you have to decide, I'm going to do it. I'm going to become great at this, period. Skill number 4. Follow up. All business is conversation. Follow-up is keeping the conversation going. This is finding people, starting a conversation. Follow-up is continuing the conversation. Not many people are going to be ready to make a decision first time they hear it. So the best professionals in the world, I learned, are great at following up, staying in conversation, helping people answer questions, overcoming any objections, helping people get comfortable, helping people get their questions answered, helping people learn more, helping people see other people's results. Follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. I'll teach you how to not be afraid of an objection. If somebody brings you an objection, somebody says, oh, network marketing, I'll teach you. Don't worry about that. Somebody says, oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll teach you. Don't worry about that. Okay? But I want you to make a commitment right here now to yourself that you're going to become world class at follow-up. I'll help you, but you make the decision. If you're ready to make that decision, put a 4 into the chat. Let me see the 4s. If you're willing to become an absolute pro at follow-up, put a 4 into the chat. All right, I see you. Fantastic. All right, number 5. Closing. Helping a person make a decision. How many of you have some people who are thinking about it? They're thinking about putting money into trading outputs, or however you say it. They're thinking about your service. They're thinking about becoming a partner. They're thinking about getting involved in this educational program. They're thinking about. There is a skill and a process of not persuading somebody to do something they don't want to do, but helping a person get comfortable to the point that they're ready to make the decision. They're ready to say, here's my credit card, let's go. Or here's my crypto, let's go. You know, whatever it happens to be. Here, take my money, let's go. I'm ready to make that decision. So closing, I'll teach you. It works everywhere in the world. Very simple process. We'll go deep on this. We're going to go deep on each one of these and have you practice and practice and practice until you're just unstoppable. Okay? Number 6 is getting people started. I'm sorry I'm writing this in English for all the people in other languages. Hopefully you're writing this as they're translating it for you, and thank you to the translators. Getting people started. This is the duplication skill. If you're really good at selling and recruiting, but you're not very good at duplication, we have to get better at getting people started quickly in our business, getting them some success quickly. And I'm going to teach you the very simple process for getting a person started. There's something called the crucial conversation you have to have with every single brand new person, and I'll teach you exactly what to do with those people. But put a number 6 into the chat if you're committed to being world-class at getting people started. Put a number 6 in. Let me see the 6s. All right, fantastic. And skill set number 7, promoting events. Promoting events, getting people to attend events, wherever they are in the world, making sure your team attends those events, company events, incentive trips events. It's this event that Marina and I are going to be in the Maldives. You going to come see us? I hope you're going to come see us. I hope you can qualify this month to be there, or whatever the qualification period is. I hope you're going to qualify to be there, because we're going to be there. November, I think 2 through 5. We're going to be there. We can't wait. It's going to be amazing to see you, take pictures, hang out. But these events are where leaders are born. Events are where big decisions are made. Events are where lives change. So I learned early on how to become a world-class promoter of events, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do the same thing. So if you're ready to make a decision that you're going to learn these 7 skills, you're going to become world-class at these 7 skills, no matter what, put a 7 into the chat. Every single one of you, even if you're sitting back and you're hanging out and you haven't put anything in the chat yet, you haven't posted one thing, I want you to put a 7 in there. Let's go. Let me see it. And I want you to feel what it feels like that when you put that 7 in. That 7 is a commitment. That 7 is a decision. That 7 is non-negotiable. That 7 is not going to be moved out of the way. You're going to make it happen. Here's the good news. I'm going to be with you to make it happen. Your company's committed to helping you make it happen. You're going to have some of the world-class experts going to assist you in making that happen. So these skills will make a place for you. These skills will build a career for you. Okay? So I want you to be committed to developing these skills. Now, that's number 3. 1, network marketing isn't perfect, but it's better. 2, if you're going to do it, be a pro. 3, that there's some skills you need to develop if you're going to be a pro. These 7 skills are the beginning of that. Point number 4 that I want to make. Anything worthwhile takes time. Anything worthwhile takes time. It's going to take a minute for you to become a professional. Now, I'm not saying you can't earn. There's a difference between an earner and a leader. There's a difference between an earner and a professional. You can earn in this company before you're a professional. But I want you to commit to becoming a professional in addition to being an earner. Because then you're unstoppable. Then you can have an impact on the world. Then you can help more people, not just yourself. You can contribute to more people's lives. And there's great satisfaction in doing that. But I want you to have urgency on one side, because it's a race. You know, in no time, you guys are going to have 10 million participants. You got 2.7 million right now. In no time, it's going to be 10 million. Just like, so who's going to get those people? So on one side, I want you to have urgency. On the other side, I want you to have patience in realizing, just take a breath every once in a while. You need to run, yes. You need to take advantage of all the opportunity, yes. But be patient with yourself, because it takes time to develop these skills. So don't be impatient about that. Give it some time to be a professional. Okay, so run, but don't beat yourself up while you're learning these skills, while you're developing the mindset, while you're putting together the best strategy. Anything worthwhile takes time. And the 5th thing I want to share with you today, and if you can tell, I'm excited about being able to go deep with you on all these topics. You know what I charge to go deep on all these topics? I charge $10,000. That's what I charge to go deep on these topics. And I have tons of people in my home right now that pay that money. Matter of fact, this mastermind that I'm with right now is $30,000 for a year. Just this mastermind. And guess what? You guys being involved with this company, you're involved in this educational program, you're going to have access to that. For real. All the best I have. All the best I have. The 5th thing I would tell you is it's worth it. Being an entrepreneur is worth it. Being in network marketing, it's worth being judged. It's worth being misunderstood. It's worth people rolling their eyes at you sometimes. It's worth the loneliness. It's worth the effort. It's worth the hard work for so many reasons. This decision to become a pro is worth it. For the places you're going to go. Places like the Maldives. Places like Dubai. Places like Panama. Places like all the different places around the world that you're going to see together because of this business. It's worth it for the people you're going to meet. It's worth it for the friendships you're going to develop. It's worth it for the skills you're going to learn. It's worth it for the toughness that you're going to develop. It's worth it for the people you're going to be able to help. It's worth it for the causes and the charities you're going to be able to contribute to. But mostly, it's worth it because of the person that you're going to have to become in order to become a professional here. To not only be an earner, but a professional. It's worth it. So if you're like, oh, I'm not sure if it's worth it. You know, people are judging me. They're going to judge you anyway. Big or small, they're going to judge you. Here's what I will tell you. It's worth people not understanding what it is that you do. It's worth some of your family looking at you and saying, oh, it's worth it. Even if there's bad press, even if there's people taking shots at you, even if there's competitors talking shit about you, pardon my language, it's still worth it. It's still worth it. We are a noble business, a business that develops people, that helps them find the best version of themselves. That's what we're going to do together. Help you find the best version of you, and then teach you to how to help others find the best version of them. So, if you're ready to go, if you're ready to do this in a big, big way, this is a starting conversation. I want you to put Omega into the chat. Put Omega into the chat. Every single one of you, is your commitment to doing this big. Type in Omega into the chat. Every single one of you. Every single one. Don't be a tourist. Don't just sit back. No, I don't need to type it. Other people are typing it. Every one of you. Type it in. As a commitment to the better version of your future. Now, I know the company's got an exciting announcement about next week. It's going to be great. I think you're going to be very, very excited. And this is only the beginning. We're going to go deep on all of this. We're going to go deep on everything. What I normally charge a lot of money for, you're going to have as access, as part of this educational program. And the people you're about to be introduced to are going to blow your mind. So I'm excited for the journey. I look forward to seeing some of you, all of you that qualify in the Maldives, and everybody else. I'll be seeing you all the time inside of this educational program. So big hugs, big kisses. Nader, I'll throw it back to you, my friend.
All right. Thank you very much, Eric. Thanks for the amazing educational start. Let's put it this way. We look forward to all the points. We look forward to go deep, and we look forward to get better. Thank you very much, brother, for your leadership.
You need to open your camera, bro.
Yeah, it's open now. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So we are so excited that we have someone like Eric with us. We are so excited so that we can, learn how to get better, how to go pro in our profession, which is network marketing. But we're also excited about the future. We're also excited about, closing this year. We as a company have set goals for the end of the year. And normally we hit the goals earlier than we planned, which is always a good sign, yes? Now, as you guys heard from Eric and from myself in the beginning, with this call, with this Zoom meeting, we are starting our educational program, which means we will do meetings and webinars on a regularly basis. So far, we've done always every 2-3 months. We did a webinar with a speaker, but this will happen now more often. Okay. Now, by the show, let me show. Put the number 1 in the chat if you want to know who we are going to have on our next call next week. So next week, we're going to have someone in our call. If you guys want to know, I can show it to you guys, but I want to see the ones in the chat. In fact, put OmegaPro in the chat if you're excited about the educational program that we're starting. Put OmegaPro in the chat if you're excited about that. I want to see OmegaPros rolling, guys. Put OmegaPro in the chat if you are excited about what's coming to you guys about the educational program. Let me see the OmegaPros. Let me see the OmegaPros. All right. Great. Guys, so yeah, here we go. Now we're talking. All right, so next week, on Friday the 23rd, we will have, you guys ready? No one else then, John C. Maxwell with us. on Omega Pro educational platform next week, next Friday on 23rd of September. All right, now it should be good. All right, guys. So we're going to have John C. Maxwell next Friday on 23rd. So if you're excited, put the number 10 in the chat box. If you're excited, put number 10. Number 10 if you're excited about John C. Maxwell. This is amazing. Now, obviously, one of the best coaches ever out there when it comes to leadership. If you guys want to learn how to be a leader in not only this company, but in your life, in your profession, this is the place to be. And we will keep on offering you guys the best education that you deserve as a Omega Pro member to be the best you want to be. So, guys, we are very excited about this. So we're going to have on a regular basis, we're going to have webinars, trainings, and master classes for you guys in our educational platform. Let me say thank you for each and every one of you for joining us tonight. Let me say looking forward to see you guys next week on the 23rd, Friday 23rd, 7 p.m. Dubai time, John C. Maxwell. Guys, it's going to be exciting, and I look forward to close this month as strong as possible. Thank you guys very much. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.